Hi, my name is Camilo and today I will show you how I replaced my air conditioning motor. The problem I was having was that it was making a high-pitched noise, and that's a sign that it's going bad. The motor on this 2006 Dodge Stratus is located behind the glove compartment. As you can hear that is the high-pitched noise I was talking about. This means that the motor is gone bad. So the tools that I'm going to be using here are a 5/8 socket, an 8mm socket, and a ratchet with an extension to remove 3 8mm bolts and 2 5/8 nuts. You might be able to remove the 5/8 nuts with just your hands. Take this cover off. It has 2 nuts on it. Mine is missing one, so just be careful not to break this cover right here. So the motor has 3 bolts that are holding it in place. A better picture here. So as you can see, 3 bolts and the electrical connector. Disconnect the electrical connector. And with your 8mm socket and ratchet, take out the 3 screws or bolts. Just be careful once you take the 3 screws out, because the motor is pretty heavy. It can fall on you. To access the 3rd bolt, you have to move that plastic cover. And pull it a little bit. Just keep in mind, take a look the way the motor was installed so you can put it back the same way. It only goes one way. As you can see, there's a little triangular tab on one side. That is the old motor. And the new motor. I bought the whole assembly to make it easier, so I don't have to mess with it. As you can see, that's where the triangular tab will go. Carefully insert the motor assembly, making sure the triangular tab is matching up with the mounting surface. Install the 3 bolts that you previously removed. So when doing this, make sure you don't tighten one of the bolts all the way. Spread out and make sure that the motor is flush with the surface. Also keep in mind that you are working with plastic, so do not over tighten the bolts or you can break the plastic. Connect the electrical connector. And at this time, if you want, you can test the motor or just finish the installation by installing the cover. This cover has two 5/8 nuts. Like I mentioned before, my car only had one, so the other one was falling off. Again, over here you're working with plastic and metal, so do not over tighten. I did not use the socket to tighten this, as it was fine by hand. The second nut will go right there on the side of the cover. Alright, so let's go test this new motor. There we go. The motor is working fine, except we don't have that noise. As you can see, the motor is all the way to full, number 4. The motor is on high, and we don't have the noise. The noise is gone. So thank you for watching my video. As a reminder, make sure you know what you're doing. I am by no means a professional mechanic, so use this at your own risk. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Please, if you like this video, comment below and subscribe.